You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! Alright, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. Actually, man, I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I know, man. It's been a while, actually.
Long time.
It's been
What's up? How you been? Good?
Chilling, man. I've been, finally in Philly for a Gates event.
Yeah, you got the Superman thing going on.
A lot of talented people, man.
A lot of
talented people, bro.
Have you been called for one of these? Like, what ago?
Nah. But things can always be on the table. But nah, I never called one. But I've been watching their battle, so I definitely want to come by and support. It's been a really good event.
Well, you know one thing I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah. Your likability has started to fade.
Starting to what?
Fade on you. I see a lot of people talking shit to Mike P.
Honestly, man, I think it's actually reversed, bro. This year was kind of with Why Can't Shotgun. It was two kind of unprecedented things that I've seen, where the YouTube comments were a lot of acknowledgement for what I could do as far as pen and from a personal standpoint, like my social media has definitely gotten less negative. Like I don't know how.
I see it on Twitter. I'm not on social media a lot, but I see on Twitter sometimes.
It's like a few things here and there, but I've gotten a lot of acknowledgement, even though 2018 was very, very quiet for me. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got to kind of play the back seat when I wasn't really supposed to. But I got to play it out.
What do you mean by playing the back seat?
I mean, I battled twice. And
that wasn't by choice.
There were at least 3 battles that were supposed to happen after. But things happen. One thing that I've always been lucky for is my timing. A lot of things. It's always I get the opponent, contract gets signed, nothing in between, and I get to go on stage and I get to rap. End of the year, man, was just a fucking circus. A lot of weird phone calls and stories on this side, stories on that side, cancellations, to where I had to back out on Summer Madness. You know what I mean? With the money in my pocket. You know what I mean? So if you can imagine, things had to be going on behind the scenes for me to.
So let's go there then. Who first it was Strike 2.5 you were supposed to battle Brizz.
Strike 2.5 was supposed to be the main event. Me and Brizz, in New York, which was dope because it's been a while since we threw an event out here. And that's my hometown. So
what was on, as far as you're concerned, what happened with 2.5?
I'm really not gonna get too detailed into it just because there's so much bullshit behind it. But things weren't happening on the other person's end.
Okay.
And I shot the trailer for it. Trailer came out and I watched it to the end and my clip wasn't in the trailer. And I thought, that's weird.
In the whole trailer.
My trailer footage that I shot for me and Brizz.
Okay.
And I saw the trailer and I said, I don't see Brizz, I don't see me. 2 minutes later, you get a call from URL. Things happen.
Okay.
That's it. I did nothing. Sat down, I went to write, saw my trailer missing, got the phone call, battle's done, not happening. It's really the same thing with Summer Madness. That's as far as I'll get into it, because it's just a lot of confusion.
So Summer Madness, after the 2.5, they say, okay, we're going to do it on Summer Madness.
We're going to do it on Summer Madness. Yeah. For the inconvenience, and obviously, it's a really anticipated battle. It's the only battle that I've wanted since I've been on the URL. Anybody that I've been booked with, I have not asked for. I don't care. Brizz, for 2 years, has been the only person that I've wanted to battle. Cass, what's poppin', bro?
Yeah, bro.
So, obviously, something had to have happened.
Right.
If I had to back out. You know what I mean? Things had to get canceled, and then I had to back out for Summer Madness 8.
So Summer Madness 8 was
8 London.
You backed out.
I had to. I canceled. Okay. I gave up. With everything that was going on behind the scenes, if I could give you an idea for it, a week and a half before I have to catch a flight to go across the world to battle on the biggest stage versus the only person I want to battle, I'm giving Beasley a list of people to replace him 2 weeks before the event. A week and a half before the event. I'm giving him a name of Geechee and JC and Clips.
You were
DNA,
asked to give him names?
Blue Easy. I'm saying it was at the point where when there was a week before I had to leave, week and a half before I had to leave the country, I was giving him a list of people to replace Brizz in case the battle wasn't going down.
Gotcha.
It was up in the air forever. I can't write like that. I don't operate like that. I don't care how other people operate. I don't care if they could write under pressure, even like John, if you could write in jail. Guess what? The way it was set up, the phone calls I was getting, I wasn't thinking, what's Brizz's strength? What's his weakness? Should I angle? Should I punch? If I decide to punch, what round should I put it in? How many rounds should I punch? What should I do? I was wondering if the battle was even happening. I don't operate like that. I don't trick my mind into pretending that something is happening when I don't know. Call it diva, call it ducking, call it whatever you want to call. I don't battle like that. That's not how I work. I will turn down, once again, the biggest opportunity I've gotten, a deserved opportunity. An opportunity to be in the loop, and I played the back seat all 2018 if it meant me not performing at the top level that I could perform. I would rather not show up than to win half-assing. I'd rather that. And in an era where a lot of people step up on that stage and they're not even ready and they shit the bed, I won't even get on the stage if it means I'm gonna do that. And it's never been whether I can finish something or not. Things need to be set in stone. I don't fuck with half-ass shit. I don't fuck with it's happening, it might not happen, it's happening, it might not happen. Well, you know what? Show up anyway. You'll be in London, you know, it'll get you some fans. Just show face. That's still important, right? No. That's why Brizz was in London and I wasn't. And people used that against me because it's Mike P. You know what I mean? What you were reverting to, that still exists.
Right.
It still exists. The blatant. What are you hating on? What is your problem with what is coming out of my mouth? Why don't you take it as gems? That's not my, and people use that against me. I don't want to go to London. I was supposed to.
Yo, that's kind of.
I'm not doing that.
That's kind of stand-upish when you really look at it. Like, nigga, I'm turning down the biggest battle that I've been.
And you got a problem with me?
Right.
You gonna say that did you hear me? I turned down the biggest. You think I'm gonna do that because I'm a diva? If I was a diva, I'd step up there with a round and a half. Shit the bed. If I was a diva, I stepped off. I didn't even go there. Didn't even fucking go there. And you got a problem with what? You got a problem with what? I'm sitting here with a missed ass opportunity. I played the back seat all 2018. All 2018. And you know what? A month later, after Summer Madness, I flew to England to battle someone on Shoddy League. And the dude lives in England and he dipped out on me.
Oh, shit.
2 battles, man. YK in March, B-Dot in July. That's it. And you know what's crazy? The craziest part about it is I stand back. I don't talk about it. I let everybody do their thing. I let everybody battle, you know what I mean? I let all the storylines play its part. I didn't complain. I didn't say, I should have. I let it rock. It was interesting to it was interesting to watch a year play out. And you're not really in the conversation, but you're supposed to be. I didn't choose to stay out of the conversation. You was in the conversation. I smashed Brizz on the Summer Madness 8 stage in London and body bagged the dude in Manchester.
Could have been a good look.
Could have been at least a couple tweets. But it's not a fan's job to talk about somebody that's not performing.
So, you know what I'm saying? So is it over now? Does it matter to you? Will it ever happen?
Brizz?
Yes.
I don't fucking care, man.
You don't care now.
It's certainly not going to be the next battle. Okay. And as far as I'm concerned, he's over it too. He's over it too. There was a lot of confusion, man. There was a lot of bullshit, man, where I had to call him. I spoke to him on the phone for an hour and a half about the situation, and we still didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Wow.
See, it was that confusing. It was that confusing, and he didn't even understand what I was talking about. When I called him personally first to cancel the battle. And he was completely understandable. The reason why we're probably not going to battle now, we had a little back and forth, is because after I had this conversation with him and he was completely understanding, he hopping on Twitter.
Fucking Twitter,
He's talking about, Mike P, I don't know what happened with my opponent, but, something happened. I'm in London. Word? Okay. Okay, I get it. That's the game we play, so.
So if URL was to call you, say, okay, we want to do the Brizz Rawsteen, you versus Brizz Rawsteen, what is your answer to that?
It'd be yeah.
Okay, all right. That's where I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's not a thought. Definitely not a thought. Obviously, anything I might have had on him would be scrapped, and it would have to be brand new because now it's a completely different story.
Oh, now there's a big backstory.
It's a big backstory and stories that no one even knows about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people just take their word for it, or they just judge you based off how they, you know what I mean? Some people don't even dig into anything. They skim through it, they make a quick judgment, and they move on.
True.
But I've learned to not care about that. You know what I mean? I'm going into 2019 when I got locked in first. Absolutely beautiful. And I enjoyed the year. You know what I mean? Last year, I enjoyed it. And I'm ready for this year, so we're going to kick it off right.
Butter from the block.
Butter.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.